Back at Parklands. We're gonna go a bit deeper into Parkies. Suss out the back side of Parklands. We're still starting from the highway side. We're gonna go check out Cancer Tree, which is one of my favourite tracks out here. Hopefully it's not too wet. And then we're gonna go over to Phoenix on the backside there. So, I've only been out there once before, so it'd be good to suss them out and see how they're rolling now. I think they're actually going to do some backburning, hazard reduction out that way next week, and actually doing some trail work on Phoenix as well for the next week and a bit. So it'd be cool to go ride it now and then suss it out once it's had a bit of trail work done too. So let's go check out Cancer Tree. Alright, this is Cancer Tree. It's one of my favourite tracks out here. Takes you deep into the rainforest. There's a couple of creek crossings, a couple of nice switchback berms. Obviously at that Y junction, go left. If you go right, it just takes you onto Mr. Potato Head, which is like another 2k circuit, which is also pretty fun. But we're trying to get over to the back side of the park, so riding Cancer Tree will take us pretty much halfway across there on probably one of the best tracks to get over there. So far, on the top section, running beautiful. We've had a few days of sun now, so everything's sort of drying up just enough. Might be a bit of a different story once we get into the valley. Might be a bit of water running through the creeks still. But we'll suss it out when we get there. Woo! Nice ferns overgrowing onto the track. Makes it nice and easy to see where we're going. Here we go, getting into the wet stuff now. Not too wet. Pretty good. Bit of mud in the back brake. Not ideal. It's only probably going to get worse. Now, these tracks are obviously a lot more cross-country orientated, not as exciting to watch as Taser and Blue Tongue and some of your other fast flowy tracks at Parklands, but Parklands is also really good for these cross-country tracks. Heaps to choose from. They're actually like quite flowy as well for a cross-country track. Oop. Coming up to our first creek crossing in a second. Well, first proper one. And not this one. Oh, this is running really good. Here we go, first creek crossing. Oh, yep. That's very wet. Not what we wanted. Oh, yep, those brakes are sounding real good now. A little tap tap. Clean them up a bit. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but at least it makes the sound go away. Though obviously those creeks and stuff take ages to dry out, especially when they get ridden a lot and everything's so soft. Nice little climb. The water running down there still. looks like I'm definitely going to be cleaning the bike when I get home. So we're going to aim to do about, well, I'd say doing these bigger loops, we're probably going to hit about 10 Ks of riding today. I think Nz-Hoe, the track we're on now is about just a bit over 2 Ks, maybe 2.5. It's a great track to take you out to the tracks out the back, and you don't have to start on this side. You can start on the other side of Parklands at the Atkinson's Road gate, and there's an easier way to get out to those trails, but I haven't done this track in a while because it has been so wet. Now's a perfect opportunity to check it out, and it's running great. So you're just riding along the creek edge there. It's pretty sick, which means we've probably got another creek crossing coming up from memory. Good colour of the water. It's obviously a lot of the clay dirt, and obviously people riding through the creek, all the dirt gets washed through and sort of makes it cloudy. But here we go, here's the next one. Alright, what line are we going to do here? I might come down this way and stay high on the rocks. Nice, pretty good. Oh, big root. Oh, pedal strike, lovely. Little bridge. A little bit muddier than I like. I really don't like mud. As you can probably tell if you watch most of my videos, it's all I go on about. It's just not enjoyable. Oh, these sorts of rides, they just hit different. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the fast-paced, flowy tracks. Oh, that's not good. Oh, got it. Oh, yummy. Go up here. Avoided that one. Yeah, still a bit wet. Not ideal. It's gonna take a while for that to dry out. Good thing is we've got another week of sunny conditions forecasted, so there's gonna be a lot more riding going on. Yeah, as I was saying, these rides just hit different, hey? Like I love the fast flowy tracks like the blues, your blacks, technical, you know, get the adrenaline up and going. But these sorts of rides just hit different. Just out exploring. Like obviously ride by myself a lot of the time. It's just so peaceful, it's insane. And there's such good tracks to ride too. If you are new to my videos, I am fairly new to sort of the more enduro cross-country style of riding. Started BMX when I was younger and started getting into downhill a little bit with a cheap bike, and realised that pedaling up hills on the Sunshine Coast is not fun. So I got an enduro bike, which is the bike I'm currently on. Here we go. Now this is where trail forks comes in handy. I highly suggest you get trail forks if you're coming to Parklands for the first time. As you can see, there's a lot of tracks out here, and there's a lot of tiny little tracks. So we want to get to this corner up here, and we're currently over here. So I'll have a little look, see what's the best way to get over there, and we'll go from there. All right, here we are. This is where they've started to do the burn off in the back half of Parklands, as you can see. So this might actually look really cool following a trail through all the, you know, just contrasting colours and stuff. You'll understand when I'm riding. I've also just found out how deep into Parklands I'm way on the other side, and I'm a long way from my car. We'll just take it slow. We're going to hit Phoenix blind. This is Phoenix right here. I think they're actually doing some trail care on this this week for the next week and a half or so. So it will be closed for a little while after, just to let everything settle in. But let's go suss it out. Phoenix. I'm liking it so far. Flowy, smooth, just what I needed after those big climbs. Not very good to look at, but it's cool seeing the trail through all the open bush now. A little bit flat through here. So we might hit this again in, when it opens after the trail care, so another couple of weeks maybe. Just to see what they've done, what it looks like, because I don't know, so far there's not much you can really do. It's just a flat track. It's not like they're rebuilding jumps. They might build the berms up, maybe take some of the bumps out, I don't know. We'll see. Might just be making some drains and stuff. Continue on. Might be, yeah. Berms are a bit flat. Not really going to hold you if you're going fast. Oh, here we go. Here's fast section. Yeah, that needs a good berm in it. Oh, tree branch in the face. Oh, yep. There you go, there is some fun sections. I didn't know what was on the other side of that log just then. Okay. Now we're talking. Oh, it's a log. Yeah, this is fun. Nice. Oh, what have we got here? A-line, B-line. Is that it? Nice little creek here. That's cool. I think I've been here before. Overall thoughts of Phoenix so far, it was a pretty cool track. That bottom section is definitely the best part. A bit more downhill and flowy. Some better berms would be great. That might be what they plan on doing. There's a nice little creek here. We're going to try and avoid the water, just so we don't ruin anything. Not that we will, but okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's not good. And we're on. Okay. All right, we made it to the final half. We're gonna head down lower Nz onto Nz-Hoe to finish it off. Here we go. This is the really fun part that you want a lot of speed for. Obviously coming down from the gate is a lot better. Anyway. Nice, fun, fast section before you do a bit of a climb back up. Have a little break here before we do this next fun section. Hopefully we've got enough battery on the GoPro. We've been riding for a while. Flicked a stick from my rear wheel over my shoulder. Yep. Oh, almost caught me out. Nice tight, loose corners. Oh, can't go that way anymore, can we? Alright, here we go. Ooh, loose. Whoa. I always miss this corner. This little fire track here will take us onto Nz-Hoe. Just be careful when you're bombing down this fire road, because it does just like abruptly end before you need to take your turn. Hello. Here we go, Nz-Hoe. slow start. You get all these little wooden features, which is quite fun to do. I think the bottom of this track might be a little bit more wet. It does get quite low into the valley again. And you got a high line and a low line. High line is just a climb and a down. It's not really worth it. I prefer just to go this way. A little bit more flowy. Nothing exciting up there. So the other track just comes down here. Nothing crazy. No one coming. Cool. Love the sound of my seat just rattling around. I have checked it, it's not going to go anywhere. It's a saddle loose on the dropper post. Alright, so we've got another black line just up on top of us here to the right. Again, I don't think it's really worth it. I don't think there's anything crazy feature wise up there. There's obviously a little wooden feature just here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Let's stop here and show you. Right there. Come off a log, drop down a little wood, connects back up to here. Nothing crazy. We can do this one, can't we? Whoop. Pedal strike. Love that. Smacking my pedals everywhere today. Someone getting up it in the Como or the Falcon. Pick your poison. Alright, we're almost at the end. We're almost at 12 Ks. Fairly decent ride today. Nice little feature here. Oh, we've got to go up to that big one time. I'll wait till I got a third person footage of that. Oh, that side is really skinny. Be careful when you do that one. Stick to the right, otherwise you will just drop. It's not ideal, it's a fairly big drop when you come down the other side. Here we are, finishing up. My seat feels pretty whack right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start carrying my little multi-tool with me now that I'm doing longer rides. Car park's just up here to our left. Let's finish this off. Nz-Hoe. Hopefully that my shit talking has entertained you. You can check out what some of those tracks look like before you ride them. Some of them are worth it, some of them aren't. Good little morning out at Parklands. Hell yeah, still no flocky. Maybe next time. There we go, Saturday morning at Parkies. We just did just over 12 Ks. Good little ride, nice little explore. Thanks for watching, guys.